So my prayer has been, God, put me in the right place at the right time for your will to be done and for me to be on purpose for whatever reason. And so last night there was an amazing opportunity, right? Let me tell you. So I'm going to break this down. I'm going to go through the whole little scenario so you can see how God just worked. He just worked, okay? So we were able to get some Mexican food last night, okay? And it was amazing because I asked the guy, I said, okay, so which salsa is your hottest salsa? And he said, the green. And so I was like, okay, give me the green. But he gave me red too. Man, when I sat down and I started eating my food, I was like, yo, this red salsa is off the hook, okay? And it's hotter than the green. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back and tell him. But he needs to win an award for this mug right here. Because this red sauce is fire. And so while I was eating my burrito, I had a fork in the bag. And I'm trying to cut the burrito with the fork because it got all messy. And it was just bean, cheese, and lettuce. Let me tell you, I could not cut through the burrito with that fork. So I had some, like, a box of 600 forks. And I mean, these are good forks too, like plastic forks. My younger daughter purchased them. So what I did was, I was like, they ain't doing nothing but sitting here in storage right now. So why don't I just go and donate them? I decided to go and donate them to the restaurant, okay? And I was like, what should I do, Lord? Should I just walk in there and give it to him? Or should I wait in the drive-thru and give it to him? And so I was like, we decided to just wait in the drive-thru. So we were in the drive-thru and we're sitting there. And then there's like one car that's being serviced. And there's another car that's right behind that car and then us. And we're just sitting there for the longest time. And then I'm like, the people in front of us was arguing and all kind of craziness. I'm like, Lord, am I supposed to even be here? Like, can I just get out of line and just walk in and give it to them? So I stayed there. I was just patiently waiting and I stayed there. We finally got up to the window. I gave it to him and I gave him the review and the, just the praise in regards to his food and his salsa and everything. But let me tell you what happened after that. While we were sitting there, a man's car stalled in the middle of the road. Now, mind you, this is a 6-lane road. His car is in the middle lane. He don't have no hazards on. He don't have no blinkers on. He cannot move. And I'm like, oh my Lord, it's almost dark. Like, this dude, this can cause a major accident. So I'm like, when I finished, talking with the guy at the window, I was like, we got to go help him. We have to go help him. So as soon as we got out of the line, we went over, we parked, and we ran over to him. And I was like, turn your hazard lights on. And he was like, I can't. The car won't nothing. It won't start. It won't move. I can't even get it out of park. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But here's the interesting part. Nobody was helping him until me and my daughter ran over there. After me and my daughter ran into the middle of the street to try to help him and push his car out of the way, a whole bunch of other people just started coming from out of nowhere. It was like 7 other people that joined in to help. And that right there is what I love. I love seeing people come together to help somebody that's in need. And I was the one that initiated it, because I was like, honestly, there were so many people around, but nobody moved. Nobody actively got out there in the middle of the street to help them until me and my daughter did. And then here comes everybody. And I mean, the support that just came from nowhere was absolutely amazing. And I love that. And we were able to get his car started and then moved out the way. I was like, God, that right there is ministry. That's what we are here for. Let's go.